Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is already dead, is what people want you to believe, but in reality, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has actually just won Player's Choice for PlayStation. So I'm going to talk about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero losing almost 90% of its players in 1 month and how this is not a problem for the game and how this is actually a thing that all games go through. Hello everyone, it's me again, Steve Dojo here, back to more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And first we're going to talk about the 90% player decrease in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero before we go on to why that's not too much of a big issue and why the Player's Choice Awards for PlayStation really shows that the game is going to be absolutely fine, especially if you're on PlayStation. But first, 90% of players are lost on Steam just a month after launch. Now keep in mind, this is on PC and Dragon Ball games are notoriously easy to mod on PC. You'll see now that even if you check Dragon Ball Sparking Zero mods, there's a ton of mods on the game already. People can put like, custom characters inside of custom battle modes. They can do a bunch of weird, silly things. But most importantly, this loss is actually attributed to concerns like a game balance and cheaters showing up in multiplayer matches. Now, I for one have not ran into a single cheater while playing Sparking Zero online on PC. But I will say that the game's balance is quite shoddy, and you need to consider that, one, there are lots of people who are not playing this game every day. There are people who are going to be busy, they have to go to work, they have to do etc, right? So when they go back onto the game, they play the game at launch, it was completely fine, the game's balance is great, and then they play the game a week later, and the meta has just become after him strike, going into sparking mode with power up to the very limit, and all these other things that like cost free skill counter, Yajirobe healing. People are going to be like, oh, it's kind of hard to keep playing the game every day if I take a small break and the meta has just changed to like spam. I think lack of accessories is one of my biggest gripes of Sparking Zero. A good example is that when you look at the accessories tabs for Sparking Zero, there is so many options there, but only like one is ever available for certain characters. A good example you could see here, again, this is a modded screenshot from someone else, but this is like what people are talking about with customization. People want to be able to add like different aura colors and stuff like that, like Rose's aura on like Super Saiyan God Goku and stuff like that. And that should be a thing in the game because that was a thing in Tenkaichi 3. And you could see we have so many accessory slots, but only ever like 1 or 2 are available. 1 accessory slot for all characters if you have the V-Jump exclusive charge up effect, right? And then maybe 2 if you're a character that has a scouter or a character that comes with a halo. Every other accessory slot on Sparking Zero is just locked off to like most characters in the game. So I personally believe that accessories are going to be post-launch support. I feel like as the game comes out and as updates come out, they'll just throw out new accessory options for certain characters because we still don't have the ability to change the color of our character's ki or aura, which is weird because I'm pretty sure that was promised to us a while ago, as well as the fact that that was a thing you could do in Tenkaichi 3. It makes it a little hard to personalize your favorite characters when the personalization options are as small as just being able to change maybe the way their key charge looks if you have the V-Jump unique charge, and that's it, right? Putting stuff like Golden Aura on Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you can't actually do that in the game. Imagine if you could put Golden Frieza Aura on like Perfect Cell. Do you know how many people want that? Everyone wants that. So, like, it makes it hard to really make your character when you can barely do that much of the character. I'm sure there are a ton of people who want to put, like, Blanco Key on, like, Ultimate Gohan so they can really complete the meme until Beast Gohan comes out, There's so many different... Like, Super Saiyan Rage Trunks or Super Saiyan Trunks in general, right? It makes him just that one form. And by the way, Trunks doesn't even have the right hair either, but like that's an accessory issue that they could easily fix that if they just add the accessory for his actual anime accurate Super Saiyan Rage hair. So I can see a lot of fair reasons as to why a lot of people, especially on PC, would drop off from the game, especially when, they probably have to turn to mods to get their fix. And when they turn on Sparking Zero mods, their player count probably just doesn't show up. And I don't know if it shows up or not if you turn on like an offline version of the game, because people are trying to avoid bans now especially. So yeah, as you can see here, appropriate measures will be taken against any users found to be illegally tampering with the game's data in this product. This means anything, not just custom battle. In addition, please note that we cannot respond to any malfunctions or inconveniences caused by acts such as tampering with game data. So obviously, again, there are probably a lot of people who are setting their games offline or just able to launch the game without making it shop on Steam player accounts because they don't want to get banned for just wanting to play Gohan Black, which should be a playable character, but, whatever. So you can attribute the player loss to a lot of things. You can attribute it to lack of balance as well as cheating. You can attribute it to people turning their games offline, or you can attribute it to people just straight up not being satisfied with what the game has to offer. Again, the character variety may not be to their liking, or the very lacking accessory feature, the ability to customize your own characters and change their ki and aura and stuff like that, just wasn't in the game at launch. So that's fair. But I will talk about why it's not the end for Sparking Zero when we talk about how it won Player's Choice for PlayStation. Now, obviously, this is big, especially because Player's Choice, the game like just came out. The Sparking just to compete with usually a bunch of other games, but it managed to just ace it. So that's really, really cool, It's nice to see out of all the options available, the players did pick the ones that they found the most enjoyment with, which happened to be Sparking Zero, so a massive round of applause for that. This is especially good because people were trying to clown on Sparking Zero losing a lot of players on the PC Steam front, when people on PlayStation are still playing the game like religiously, like they love this game. Sparking Zero flopped, never compare it to Storm 4. It must suck to be a Dragon Ball fan right now. All of those comments are extremely funny now, especially when you consider the game did actually win Player's Choice. It's really hard to just try and laugh at Dragon Ball's face because, oh, we had a dip in player count on PC. And again, another big thing that a lot of people are saying is that they are really just waiting for the DLC. And that's completely fair. People want the new Dragon Ball Daima characters in the game. They want Beast Gohan in the game. They want Cell Max in the game. A lot of people are just waiting for the DLC. So we will see a player count increase by a pretty big margin as well when Beast Gohan, the strongest of the good guys at least in Dragon Ball, because we don't know how strong Black Frieza is. Not that Black Frieza is canon, but let's not worry about that. The strongest of the good guys in Dragon Ball is going to drop. And then Cell Max, the strongest giant in Dragon Ball, as well as Orange Piccolo, who's going to have Power Awakened. He's going to have Orange form, then Orange Giant form as well. Like, Piccolo is going to be one of those really lit characters to play because he's a high stage character that turns into a giant. I could see Piccolo potentially being a 9 DP cost giant, which would probably make him stronger than any Laza, and therefore the new strongest giant in the game. Or even maybe a 10 cost character, but most likely they'll just save that for Beast Gohan and Cell Max. So don't let all the people saying, oh, the game's already dead to get to you, because I'm pretty sure this is a pseudo psyop to make people believe Sparking Zero is dead so they can jump ship sooner. If someone's playing a game and you tell them, oh, barely anyone's playing this game, they'd go, oh, damn, I guess I should stop playing the game since I can't really play with anyone. Don't let the masses say that stuff to you. Again, there's just a lot of anime fans in general, whether it be, again, Naruto fans or just people who wanted Sparking Zero to do more for them as a player or for them as a content creator, right? Who are not satisfied with what they received. So they're like, hey, I'm just going to start trash talking the game now because Sparking Zero isn't up to the ante I want, or because I have an agenda. A lot of people have an agenda. There are people comparing Sparking Zero to Storm 4, literally why and how. But yeah, Sparking Zero is doing well for itself. It's doing well for the company. Again, 3 million sales in one day. That's like really hard to beat. So come on. I think it's really telling that even on the PC, the one everyone's calling a dead game, if I turn on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero right now, I'll find the match in like literally record time. In fact, I'll actually just do it to show you guys. Okay, so I've just turned on Sparking Zero. We'll skip all the menus and all the logos. Let's just go through the game as fast as we can. Yep, Cool, very nice. Game loads really quick. That's still such a good thing, man. I'm so glad they optimized this game. You remember when this game was going to be 100 gigabytes? And they optimized the hell out of that? Dragon Ball Sparking Zero also has the benefit of being one of these games that has a lot of content in it that you don't have to delete and reinstall every time you want to play it, because they actually optimized the game. So even if people aren't playing the game right now, they didn't have to at least wait for it to reinstall every damn time they want to play it. That's a very, very strong point of the game. So I'm just going to turn on online, go to ranked. We'll set the settings to anything, really. I'll just press start right away and we'll see how quick I get into a match. Because again, keep in mind, 90% player drop on PC. Oh, the game's basically dead on PC. So let's see. We are searching. I have Ultra Instinct Goku as my character. Vegeta is supporting and Master Roshi is also supporting. Vegeta's going to do his yap. And there we go, found the match. I couldn't even finish going through the intro screen for the pre-game lobby before I got into a match. The game is not dead. By the way, the deadness in question, if you check Steam charts right now for Sparking Zero, it like easily hangs above 7,000 players, which you could say, oh, that's not Fortnite numbers. Yeah, because Fortnite numbers is what every game needs to achieve, right? That's just ridiculous. 7,000 players is enough players for anyone to just jump on the game and find the match whenever they want to, on any game mode that they want to. Because keep in mind, not everyone is playing this game offline, so 7,000 players is a lot of players. You can just, just go online and just play with anyone. So, as you can see, I can find the match pretty much instantaneously. So, when they say the game is dead, that is a fat lie. So I think that's going to be where I call of a video, because this is going to turn into a PvP video if I just keep playing this match. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed it, obviously, again, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, it's the greatest support to the channel, and leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next. I love you all, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time, fellas. Take care, and peace.